Apparently, this was an old power station for Eugenia Falls. Unfortunately, some other unsavory characters had their way with it. Too bad. And right over there, water source. Hey folks, quick update. Sorry about that. I am on day 3, August 25th, and just spent the night in Eugenia. Rained last night. The weather said that it might thunderstorm and rain at 5 a.m. and it decided to do so just before 10 at night. So I had a few things out trying to dry off and air out. Opened up the tent to maintain some airflow, but that did not work at all. So tried to heard some a little bit more rain this morning, so I let that pass, and obviously got another late start. So I don't know if you can hear it, but I just passed Eugenia Falls and I'm going through the park for the falls right now. I had a very nice chat with a volunteer for the Conservation Authority, and he was able to point me in the direction of some water that I could actually easily access, because unfortunately there's been a lot of accidents at Eugenia and other falls, so they've had to cordon off a number of sections in the waterways and whatnot to prevent injury. So he was very helpful, because I was down to my last about 400 milliliter or so, and so I can fully stocked all 3 kilos worth of water back on my back. Yay. And yeah, I'm on my way. Other updates: the inside edges of my heels, both of them, have blisters. Nothing too huge, but I did drain them this morning and put a little bit of Vaseline on my feet, hopefully to reduce the friction in my shoes. But needless to say, it's still quite uncomfortable to walk. So not sure how I'm going to do the 34 kilometers to get to the next campsite today. We'll see. Anyways, I already took some great shots with the falls, and we'll check in a little bit later. As always, if there are questions or you want to know what kind of gear I've been using, feel free to comment, like, subscribe on the video, and I will guarantee there's more coming. Talk to you soon. yesterday, as I was trying to make my way into Eugenia, I was able to hitch a ride from a guy who tapped maple trees all day long, and I think this might be a maple syrup run. Gotta love maple syrup. Oh yeah, definitely maple. Gotta love it. This is one of the side trails leading to Hogs Falls. So I took Beaver Valley Road just past where the main trail turns off, so I kept on going down Beaver Valley Road, trying to make up some distance and time today. But this is one of the prettier sections of trail that I've seen today. Although Eugenia was very, very nice. Not quite a river crossing, but there's the blaze over there. I gotta cross over that. Still really nice. Hey folks, so just taking a little bit of a breather here. You can probably see and hear the water stream behind me. And as I mentioned, today's August 25th. It's my birthday today, and it's been a pretty tough go for me. Not because of gear or anything else, just I think it's the notion that I wasn't physically prepared for this trek. You know, the climbs are difficult, the distances I used to be able to do fairly, well, I don't want to say fairly easily, but at least more easily than I have been in the last couple of days. But a couple things that have really gotten me through, you know, maybe a few seconds ago as you're watching these videos, there is a beautiful lookout through the valley, so that made my day. And this water is so cold, it made my water bottle sweat. It's that cold and it's awesome. And yes, before you ask, I did filter it. So yeah, fantastic. Just a little bit of a shot of the, oop. There we go. that's it for now. Hey folks, Mike here. Don't mind the backdrop, it's the best I can do without showing you too much of a mess of the house. Anyways, just to give you an idea as to what happened on August 25th, the day that you are just wrapping up the video on. It wasn't all that long of a hike that day, and looking at the logs, it actually wasn't all that much of a climb either. It was about 650 to 700 meters worth of elevation gain. But as the day progressed, and it was now my third day on the trail, my feet were getting progressively worse and more sore. And towards the end of the day, it started raining as well. So I was climbing through the Beaver Valley ski resort, and as I was climbing through the second ski run, that's when it really started to rain. So I was able to take some shelter in some trees, and it was just kind of drizzling out. And then as I got past the trees and where I was approaching that last ski run, it really started to come down. So I was able to take shelter at it's kind of like a ski club on the premises of the resort, and they had a really nice deck and an overhang, so I was able to take shelter under the overhang for a better part of an hour or so while I waited for the rain to subside. But needless to say, it was getting dark out. I didn't really have much sunlight, and of course I didn't know if the weather was going to turn for the worse either. So I called it a day, and basically the next video you'll see that I picked up right where I left off. I started first thing in the morning, and it was a beautiful day. You'll wait till you see the shots of the Beaver Valley in the morning. And I carried on with my trip for one more day until I had to call it quits in Epping, but that's in the next video. Anyways, as usual, folks, if you have any questions, or if you have any questions about the trail or about the gear that I've been using, feel free to leave those questions in the comments below. Like, subscribe, share. I know there's a lot of Bruce trail hikers that are out there that I'm starting to meet up with on Facebook and Instagram as well. So you can also find me on Instagram at Trillium Hikes, and looking forward to seeing you out there. Take care.